Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and I am a homeschool mom to two girls. I have a rising fourth grader and a rising first grader. And this video, I'm going to show you what I bought for both of them for back to school. So for my first grader, I got her this Mondo Llama watercolor paint palette. This is from Target. I do not recall how much this costs, but she really likes to use paints. We do a lot of watercolor in art and just in general, so I got her one of those. I got her a pen. I always get her a pen with one of these things in the summer. She really likes stamps and stickers. I also got this in the dollar section at Target, or the bullseye section at Target. I got her some pencils. She likes rainbow colored everything, so just got her some pencils. Also got her a new planner. So for this, I utilize this as how most people would use a homeschool planner, but I don't like using a homeschool planner. I tried using the School Nest planner. I bought it last year, and when I tried to use it, it was just too overwhelming for me. So I just went to Target and got both of, not Target, I went to Walmart and got both of my girls' planners. And this is from the brand Mint Green. This planner was about $6, $5.98 or $6.98, something like that. And let me show you the one that I got last year. So this was the one that I got last year. And basically how I utilize this, I would mark off when we were on break. And then if I go to just pick a day, this is how I would plan my kids' weeks. I would just write down what subjects we were doing. So handwriting, she did The Good and the Beautiful. She did page 63. ZB is for Zaina Blozer. She did page 48. She did reading, Explore the Code, All About Reading, lesson 29, and so on. I wrote down the books that she read, our math instruction, math lesson for the day, and this is something that some of this she could do on her own, so she just needed to pick up her planner. And we did art that day, and she had dance. And so I would just write down each week what we needed to do, and this is how I utilize this. And when we had weeks with no school, she would just pick out her planner and she would look at it. My fourth grader, she is pretty independent, especially with this. So this is what we did last year. This really worked. And so I bought the same planner this year. This year it is not hardcover, it's plastic. It's a plastic soft cover, but she really liked it. Both of my girls really liked it. So this is what we're going to be doing again this year. She doesn't do a lot of subjects. I write this down every week for her. So this is just what we'll be doing. This really works for us. I know this does not work for everybody, but this is something super cheap, super simple, and it keeps track of all the days of school. It also keeps track of what we accomplish every single day. So yeah. I also got her two books to read. I got her The Adventure Friends. This is a Scholastic Acorn book. I had gotten her The Lost Dog from the library, and she asked if she could get this for her birthday, but I bought this for back to school. So this is Treasure Map. Let me show you and yes, she can read this, but it takes her, sometimes she's going into the first grade. She is not, I call her my reluctant reader, but she will read this book. First, she will go through it. She will look at all the pictures. She will try and read it on her own quietly to herself, and then I will make her read it out loud to me. The second book I got her this is a Norwal and Jelly book, A Waffle Lot of Love. I did not know that this is book 10. We already have books 1 through 9 since my oldest, she requested those books for Christmas last year. I didn't know a book 10 came out, but my younger child, my rising first grader, she really liked these books, and she actually read all of the books out loud to my husband. So she's getting this book, and then she gets a composition notebook, It's just a composition book. They normally just pick out their own books. You can see this is like felt. It's like 3D. And she picked this out, and so this is what I got. This was like $2, $3. Yeah, I tried this again. I tried School Nest notebooks. My kids just did not reach for the School Nest notebooks. I don't know what it was. Even though this has ruled sheets, they will still draw in here. They will write. They will do all of that. So I tried with the School Nest, but it didn't work. I also just got her some erasers from the dollar spot. These were $1. There's like 3 erasers in here. She likes this sort of stuff. And we can also use those as counters depending on how many things we have. For my 4th grader, I got her the same type of pen. And I also got her some new pens. She really likes pens to write with pen and pencil. I also got her some mechanical pencils. She really likes mechanical pencils. These come with erasers, and there's some extra erasers right there and some refills. This is on her book list. This is from Renee Watson. So this is the Ryan Hart books, and we got books 1 through 4. So the sleeve is 1 through 3, and then the additional book here, book 4, is right here. This is a book series that she read books 1 and 2. She asked for these books as a gift, and so I got them for her for back to school. I also got her the same planner. Again, this is how we utilized the planner. Let me see if I can reach her planner. Give me 1 second. So this was her planner from last year. You can see this is a lot smaller. However, I cannot find this size in Walmart or Target. So this is kind of like a placeholder, this size right here. And I did the same thing for her as my youngest. And she would just check off everything she had to do. And so on and so forth. So, but I am still looking for this size because this is just too small. It's just too small. So hopefully I can find this now with everybody putting out all of the back to school stuff. But I just bought this as just a placeholder, just in case. If I find this size here, I'm going to send this back or return this to the store. So that is the planner, and this is the composition notebook that she chose. This is what she chose. It's just a plain composition notebook. She liked the cover, and I found these in the dollar spot, and I plan to use these as bookmarks. We lose bookmarks all the time. These are supposed to be like, I guess, ribbons that you give out, but they're paper. So I just plan to use these as bookmarks because we constantly lose bookmarks. And I feel like this is something that we can keep track of. So there's a bunch of them in here. So there's 16 of them in here. And I really like these. And if I can use something that we can keep track of, that would be great. And then the last thing that I got was something for myself. Is this this is a tech organizer. However, I plan to use it for when we travel or when we're out and about and we need, I'm so sorry if this is making a lot of noise, but this is kind of like a pencil case. So if we need to put our art supplies, pencils, sharpeners, markers, things like that, that's what I plan to use it for. So I got this at Target. So I found this. I like the size of it. I like the pockets and the compartments, and that's it. So that is basically all that I bought. We already had a bunch of art supplies. Art supplies markers, pencils, paints. We have watercolor, we have gouache, we have acrylic paint, we have just regular Crayola, tempura, I think it's tempura paints. We have pastels, you name it, we have it in our art cart. And we did not need any math manipulatives. We just didn't need any of those things. So this is all that we got for back to school. I just wanted to come on here and share that with you. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found this inspirational. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.